Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Welcome here to Burnlore Stadium in Bexley, Ohio. It's a beautiful day for the beautiful game here as your Columbus Eagles are getting ready to open up the home slate of the 2022 WPSL season here on Eagle TV, powered by Perez Morris, Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling, and of course, your friends at the Nordeck, Bart Logan and Darren Van Paris here for your GCG bag call of the game, as we're so eager to bring you all this action. Your Columbus Eagles will be kicking off against Beadling Soccer Club. Beadling out of the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. Eagles coming into this game with a couple already under their belt. They split a series up in Cleveland a couple of weekends ago with a 1-0 win against Cleveland Ambassadors, and then a 4-0 loss to Ambassadors Cleveland. Again, the Eagles this year, for fans, are playing in a new division, the new Ohio Valley division here for the WPSL on the east side of that division. So it separated them from some of their traditional rivals. Most notably, of course, would be the Cincinnati Sirens. So some new teams and new faces that the Eagles would be facing off against. Again, starting off with Beadling SC today. So for the Eagles starting, we've got some new faces as well for them. Starting in goal, it's going to be Amanda Porba. Along the back line, Audrey Shea paired up with Michaela Powers at the center back position, along with Cheryl Shope and Katie Cox at the outside wingbacks. In midfield, it's going to be Ashley Goglin along with Katie Cox is at the midfield position along with Ashley Goglin and Isabella Giannacchi as the ball is kicked off, and we are underway here at Burnlore Stadium between your Eagles and Beadling SC. The Eagles going from left to right here on your Eagle TV webcast. They are in their black jerseys with yellow trim. Beadling in those bright blue jerseys as a nice through ball played up by Beadling, and coming in on the attack, it's going to be Beadling in their blue jerseys. That's broken up, though, by Columbus. Another ball swung in. That one intercepted, and it's Goglin fighting for it. Now with it on her
Katie
foot.
Cox there, it looks like, Bart.
It is, and that's Darren Van Paris with us as well.
Hello.
As we are getting underway, that's Madison Feldhaus that's chasing it down. So Feldhaus on the right flank, Cheryl Shope out wide at left. And rounding out up top, it is Alicia Donnelly at right wing, Madison Costner at the target, and new this year, Lacey Bethay out of Lexington, Ohio, and Bowling Green playing that left wing.
Looks like also we got a new keeper, Bart, and didn't quite catch if you mentioned her or not, but Amandar Porba is in the nets tonight as well.
Absolutely. As it's with Donnelly, though, right now. Donnelly trying to play it back. It's going to be intercepted by Riedling, but getting in there quickly and taking it right back was Giannacchi. And now Cox will play it over to Michaela Powers. Powers trying to send it up to Cheryl Shope, but misconnected a little bit on that one. It's going to go out of play, and we will get a throw in here just into the second minute of this one.
Yeah, a little rocky start here for the Eagles, but we're just getting into the game here, not connecting a bunch of their passes. But, we're only 2 minutes in, so let's see if they're able to settle into the game here, Bart.
Absolutely. As here comes Beadling swinging it in, but that's going to be out of reach. That ball, though, is going to remain in play as it's Beadling with it, trying to work her way across to swing it in. Shot fired, nice. And save made there by Amanda Porba. Launching that one was Carolina Lucci. She's the leading scorer for this Beadling team with a couple of goals on this young season.
And nice hands there by Porba. Didn't let anything. She was able to catch it cleanly and didn't spill any beans there. So nice start off here for the keeper.
You always want to avoid spilling the beans.
It's the worst, really. It is. It's the worst.
As that ball is going to bounce out of play, and so another Beadling throw in coming. Nice little back heel, but It's Katie Cox who will get that. Her pass up the field is going to deflect off the Beadling player, and should be a throw in here. It will be for Columbus. Up ahead, it's Alicia Donnelly there with a turn, but Beadling with that first. Costner back to Donnelly. Donnelly to Costner. Costner back. Nice little tiki-taka from the Eagles early on here. Is a great ball there by Donnelly. Can Costner get there first to swing it in? Hey. No, and she is hit hard there as they were both going for that 50-50 ball.
Yeah, don't necessarily think it was a foul, but it felt a little bit unnecessary there.
Yeah, that ball was clearly going out.
Yeah, could have avoided the contact, but no foul called. Playing on, right?
Yep, and it is back with the keeper, Emma Sawich. And now over alongside is they're looking to play it out the back, but Katie Cox is able to intercept it for Columbus. Cox, nice ball ahead, and it's with Ashley Goglin. Goglin loses it, regains possession though, and now it's Janaki.
Love that last name.
Absolutely. Now Donnelly swinging it across. That's going to go out of play though. Goal kick coming.
I think I got a corner here.
Oh, you're going to say that went up? All right, we will take that. And Columbus will get their first corner of the game, and it is the aforementioned Isabella Janaki who will be taking it.
Yeah, we've seen Donnelly the past year or so. She's been playing more centrally, but you got her out here wide with some of the new players on the field here. So we'll see how how she's able to work her way down the wing here for the Eagles.
Corner there taken, and a nice shot there off the volley, off the foot of Lacey Bethay, but she was unable to get that through the traffic. Ball now squirts out of play on the far side. It's going to be another Eagles throw-in, and the Eagles right now are starting to enjoy a little bit of possession, or at least spending some time there in that attacking third after a frantic first couple of minutes. We're just into the 6 minute mark here in Bernlohr Stadium. Cox outside the box, lays it to Bethay.
Nice.
Bethay back to Cox. Cox
penetrates.
She's taken down in the box.
Oh, come on.
But no whistle coming from the referee.
We're not biased here, guys, I promise.
Not biased. We enjoy the beautiful game and do not like to see anybody taken down in the box. Certainly not Casey Cox.
It's
going to be Janaki to swing this corner in. Floating high at the center of the box. It's going to be knocked out. Michaela Powers volleys it back. It takes an odd bounce, and nearly putting the Eagles in front with that one as she played that ball into a dangerous spot, and the keeper had it jump over her. Unfortunately, it's just wide of the post.
Well, I can't necessarily blame the keeper. I mean, the ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it definitely bounced off. It was almost like there's something else on the field other than turf. But luckily for Beadling there, the ball was able just to go out of play.
It's Columbus back with it. It's Janaki trying to chase this one down. It'll go off of her though, it looks like, and Beadling with the throw-in. No score here as we are 6.5 minutes into this one. Columbus with the better opportunities so far, but Carolina Lucci looking to have something else to say about that one is Lucci swinging it in, but that is no problem for the keeper Amanda Porba, a Penn State player who came out of Olentangy Orange High School. And a big boot there from the keeper over to Bethay. Swung outside there for Cheryl Shope. Can she get there in time? She does. Nice ball played ahead. Good touch from Shope. Back to Bethay. Bethay well done. Cutting in. Oh. Good feed there to Janaki. Janaki's able to get it back.
Beautiful.
Over to Shope. Shope with it along the touch line, keeping it in to Bethay. Bethay now in the box, trying to find that cross. It's going to go out of play, but another corner. Third of the game for Columbus, and we're just in the 8th minute.
Yeah, I'm liking this little interaction with Cheryl Shope and Bethay there. They're finding some spaces in between, having some good connecting play there. So let's see if the Eagles are able to convert on this corner here, Bart.
And that is some of the one of the dynamics you're going to want to see is a nice Ball played in. Now Powers. Powers trying to get the shot off the volley. That one took an odd bounce, though, and that's into somebody's yard.
It's off the old truck there.
Oh, no, looks like someone will be able to track it down. But that left wing side, we know Cheryl Shope can be such a dynamic attacking presence, but the newcomer, Lacey Bethay, she actually is a wing back by trade at Bowling Green, who's got a scoring touch, scored 7 goals last season, and obviously getting her chance to play a little bit more in a more advanced role here
no doubt.
in Matt Ogden's team. But you like to see that, as it's going to be Beadling now, playing with a little bit of possession coming out of their half. Over and out of play. They're going to say that one came off the foot of Feldhaus.
I appreciate the outside lines here, what they've done. They made it a lot easier for us to see where the out-of-bounds lines are with the yellow striping there.
Absolutely. We very much appreciate that. As we've got another throw-in coming for Beadling SC here on Eagle TV. Of course, sponsored by Fire and Ice, Perez Morris, and your friends and ours, the Nordeck.
The Nordeca.
So throw-in coming for Beadlings. No score so far as that ball tossed into the box. It's a foot race here as Giannacci fighting through an arm hold, and she's able to get possession with that one. Now played out wide, it's Donnelly. Donnelly's through ball a little bit too far ahead, but Giannacci is able to break it back up, and it's Costner with it. Costner, great hold-up play there from the center forward, but her pass to the center is intercepted. Now a long diagonal ball played to the far side. That came off the foot of Brianna Valentovich. Trying to get it to Donnelly, but it's intercepted. Over now with Beadling. It's Lucci. Lucci's cross is cleared by Columbus. Here's Bethay. Bethay, nice ball ahead, where Katie Cox can run into it with some speed as she traps it down off the chest. Now she'll work it back over to Shope, to Goglin. Goglin will play it back there, safety valve with Giannacci. And up for Shope. Shope trying to hit Bethay, but they didn't time their runs quite the way they would have liked. Bethay there pressing. And now with a little bit of space, it's Beadling pushing up on the far side. Out wide. Now back here on the near side, it's Ellie Caulfield. Caulfield to that ball played to space. And letting it go out of play was Feldhaus. A nice savvy play there from the Columbus native and Moorhead State product. Ball there takes an odd bounce there off Alicia Donnelly. Another throw in here for Beadling. Beadling, that ball looked like it did go out of... No call there from the linesman. The official missed that one, in my humble opinion, as we've got a
very
Madison Costner pressing as the ball's played back to the keeper, Sawich. Over along this near side now, it's Beadling with it. Played back to the keeper. Beadling seems a little bit content to just, monopolize possession here. They're defending third.
Yeah, make the Eagles run around a little bit.
See if you can break them down.
Right.
That's up there. And now played with a full head of steam heading forward. It's Sarah Shapansky. Shapansky's ball is going to be tracked down by Lucci. Lucci, though, knocked off of it, and the ball's going to be cleared out of play, however, by Audrey Shea.
So, what, 3-time All-MAC first team?
Yeah, Bowling Green player.
Decent accolades there.
It's exciting, and she's one of those, players I think that Matt Ogden has to be excited about.
No doubt.
To see her put in there, right off the bat next to Michaela Powers. We do have obviously a lot of new faces, but I think one of those things that we always talk about being so important is the spine of your team. And when you look down the middle for Columbus, there's some veterans in those positions with Madison Costner there at the center forward spot, with Ashley Goglin at center midfield and holding it down as the skipper, and then of course with Michaela Powers as well at the center back position. We'll see how the newbies, Shea as we mentioned, as well as the new first-year keeper Amanda Porbaugh, fit in there along that spine. New vertebrae, if you will. As it's going to be Beadling with it. Coming in on the right side, attacking ball, attempting the cross, but blocked by Columbus, and it's going to go out of play. Importantly, a throw-in, not a corner here. Columbus with 3 corners already in this game. We're into the 14th minute. Have yet to concede one. Neither team has conceded a goal. Ball cleared, and it's Shope with it. Shope will send it up the field, but they over now to Costner. Costner trying to create some separation. We're going to get a whistle here, and it will be a foul against Beadling, I should say. That'll be Michaela Powers to take that free kick. About 15 yards from midfield. Her kick is intercepted there, and it's played out. Cox trying to get that ball. Now it's Janaki back with Cox. Cox,
nice ball.
Ahead for Bethay. Bethay trying to get on the end of it, and she does keep it in. Now out in the outside of the box.
Ball.
Well, over there to Donnelly. Her header, though, is saved. Best opportunity so far this game. A terrific cross there from Lacey Bethay, and it was Donnelly who was able to get her head on it, but not past the keeper switch.
Yeah, Bethay did a great job tracking that ball down. It's always interesting watching the ball run on this field. It seems like they're just going to get to it and just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. But no, did a great job staying with it and able to keep it in play, and that was definitely a great cross like you were saying, Bart.
Oh, yeah, with all that acceleration, she had to get there first and then be able to stop it and then cut it in a little bit.
Yep.
I think everyone assumed that was going out of play, or else she might have been marked a bit closer.
Right.
Now it's up with Beadling, attacking from this right side. Ahead, it's Gracie Dunaway. Over now on the foot of Ellie Caulfield, but it is cleared. Bethay losing it. Out wide now, it's Beadling. Beadling trying to play a long ball up to Lucci. The second time around, she'll get there, and she's pressing, challenging Feldhaus. Megs Feldhaus, but unfortunately for her, no one on the other end of that. That goes well out of play, and we're going to get a goal kick here for Columbus as we are 17 minutes into this one. Still no score here at Bernlohr Stadium. Beadling coming into this game 1-1. 4 points on the campaign. Most recently, a win over Cleveland Ambassadors, not to be confused with Ambassadors Cleveland, the other club here in the division. Had a 5-goal game earlier this year. Yeah. They've got usually, it's Cleveland Ambassadors, A, and Cleveland Ambassadors B. Maybe you want 1 or 2 or silver and gold, but we're going with Ambassador Cleveland and Cleveland Ambassadors.
Right.
Here's Bethay to Cox. Cox out wide to Shope. She got that turn just a little bit off there. But you're starting to see, some flickers.
Yeah.
Some good movement. And as this team starts building chemistry, gets more comfortable with each other. Again, just the 3rd game so far this season. I think there's some definite bright spots that we've seen so far just in these first 18 minutes.
Right, and it seems even kind of like the way that the skill sets line up just a little bit. You know, Cheryl Shope's a little bit more forward thinking, and you see her making overlapping runs there. So if you're able to get Bethea to make some of those runs in behind, or have some connecting play like she's done, those opportunities are going to be there for sure. And I think for the Eagles, that left side is something that they're going to need to take advantage of here.
And we've seen them, too. A lot of this play has been going through that left side, and more so maybe than the right with Donnelly and Feldhaus.
And, Cheryl Shope's going to give you that work rate that she always does, pressing, winning the ball, doing what's needed to make the game easier for her teammates. So hopefully we see something come from it.
There's Donnelly, plays it back to Goglin. Goglin to Cox. Cox being held there. She got an arm bar. She may have gave as well as she got, however.
The 8's going after it there.
That was Carson Bogan, her opposite number. But it will be Columbus ultimately that gets the free kick, and it's going to be Shea to take it. It looks like we will have a substitution upcoming.
Looks like we got Jillian Losey coming in here for the Eagles.
Yep. Okay, so sorry, number 19. We've got a correction there. As we'll get it. It's going to be Brooklyn Harris. Sounds like coming in.
Okay.
Coming on. We're giving you all the sneak peek here because we can hear it in the press box. So coming before you'll see, and then they'll announce that shortly. As Bethea tries to leave it over there for Cheryl Shope. It's back with Bethea. Bethea trying to find Giannacci with the through ball. It's broken up. Second time around, another ball bouncing off there for Beadling. And so coming on now for Alicia Donnelly is going to be Brooklyn Harris. So coming on again, Brooklyn Harris for Donnelly. Also coming on for Beadling, a substitution. It's going to be Carson Bogan coming off, and number 1, Madeline Alburn coming on. Columbus with the ball. Play forward. It's Costner. Costner trying to get there to play that one back toward the center, but it's going to float out of play, and so we'll have another goal kick here as we are just into the 22nd minute. No score.
Yeah, don't quite have a clock for you this first half. We will work on that in the second half here, so we'll try and give some time updates as well.
Yes, we will start being a little bit more prominent with that. And it is game number 1, at least, of our Eagle TV broadcast season, and our stalwart is that ball is played. Ooh, dangerous. Chip trying to be cheeky, but having none of it.
I'm not going to lie. I respect the ambition there. The chip was on 100%.
Oh, it looked like they had numbers, but I think they were a little bit worried about getting caught offside.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's out with Harris. Harris, a local player, but she's a freshman at University of Southern California.
Oh,
you can tell she's tan.
She sure is. Good stuff.
So it's going to be a goal kick here for Beadling. Still no score here in the 23rd minute as it's Katie Cox breaking it up. Tried to get it to Bethea, but Bethea could not keep it corralled. A nice play through the center, but it's going to be intercepted by Michaela Powers, not after an advantage call, though, coming from the referee after Ashley Goglin had a little bit of a tug on the shirt. So free kick here coming for Beadling. Still no score between your Eagles and the Beadling Soccer Club.
It's a good ball there.
Now coming in, Beadling with it swung. Nobody there for the Sky Blues. I don't know if that's their nickname, but I don't have too much more along aside from BSC.
Yeah, it kind of looks similar to the Chicago. Is it the Chicago Stars, the women's team?
Yeah, I believe so. I was thinking another, more universally hated team, of course, being Manchester City.
That's also fair.
I guess they are the champions of Premier League, but Columbus here to make sure that their light blue compatriots do not get to claim that title for the WPSL Ohio Valley Eastern Division.
No doubt.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Yep. A double switch coming on here for Beadling Soccer Club.
So coming on for Beadling, it is going to be Faith Mealy and Ava Ruppensberger. And coming off among them, Brianna Valentovich.
That's what I heard.
As the ball is going to be played back with Porba for Columbus. Porba's long ball out to midfield, taking a couple odd bounces.
Tell you what, definitely makes the game a little bit more difficult for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be Beadling with it.
Nice. Well done. Hit it.
Great
Shoot
read
it.
from Giannacci. Giannacci with it. Takes the shot there. It takes a deflection off the player. Costner is able to track it down just to the outside of the box. She's cut in now as she's getting manhandled. Now it's going to be Cheryl Shope with it.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Laid
Ankles.
off. Shope. Good shot. Oh, and punched away by the keeper, but Shope
hit her with the ankle.
Angle tried to go top corner. And she's going to win a corner for her team. It's going to be Harris to take it. So Brooklyn Harris to take the corner on this near side.
I think they've been getting close on these set pieces. They hit these ones kind of, just outside the 6-yard box.
Harris's ball there. She was trying to find Goglin.
But the secondary balls, they've been getting a good job of being in the right spots, and they've had chances to either clip it back in or take a shot. But decent opportunities here on these set pieces.
Definitely encouraging so far, albeit no score. We are in the 26th minute of this first half, just a little bit past that halfway point. But it's Columbus who's had the better share of chances. I'd argue maybe the better share of possession. It might be close because Beadling has had the ball, a bit of the ball, but most of the ball that they've had has been in their defending half. Throw in coming for Columbus. Cheryl Shope will take it. Shope up to Bethea. It takes an odd bounce, and it's going to be Beadling with it. Getting it right back there, the veteran wingback Shope. Giannacci.
Oh, that's a nice
good
ball.
flick. Costner trying to chase it down, but that one just took an odd bounce and was going to be out of space for her to close that gap. So it's going to be a goal kick coming, but again, some nice movement from Columbus. Good creativity. That's what the addition of some of these new players like Giannacci has brought to this club. Now here comes Beadling, though. Played out wide, well read by Feldhaus. Feldhaus, though, had...
There you go, good.
When someone
Nice.
intercepted, now Giannacci. Back to Feldhaus. Ahead to Cox. Cox trying to find an outlet here. It's played over and out of play. Oh, no, are we going to say that was a foul?
Yeah, it looks like Eagles are getting a free kick here.
Well, Eagles will certainly be happy to take that. It looks like we may have a substitution before that, though. Coming on, it looks like it is going to be Tori Haggett for Madison Costner.
Also, we're liking seeing from these midfielders, Bart, Giannacci and Katie Cox. We're used to seeing Ashley Goggling kind of run the center of the field there, but that she hasn't been involved. But really, Cox and Janachi have done a good job of finding spaces, connecting passes. I've been impressed with their movement too. So they seem like nice add-ons here to the midfield for the Eagles.
Yeah, it seems kind of like maybe Goglin's sat just a little bit deeper than those two, allowing her to play more of a defensive role and allowing them to kind of play in that traditional both of them allowed to play in that traditional 8 position,
yep.
where Goglin's more of a 6.
Right, I would agree with that.
Buffet has it. Buffet, yep, up to Shope. We saw that coming, and we want to see it. Here comes Shope streaking down the left wing side. Cross sent in, and it skips over the top of the goal and out of play. Waiting for it on that far post was Brooklyn Harris. And it will be the keeper, Sawich, to take the goal kick. We're heading into the 30th minute of this first half. Still no score between your Eagles as Bethea trying to chase that down.
She's got a motor, Bart.
Oh yeah, it's me playing FIFA Turbo the
yes.
entire time.
Yes.
So we got our ball kid is able to track that one down, and we're gonna have a Beadling throw in coming. Up ahead, ball hops over Shope and the Beadling player, and it's Katie Cox will have it. Cox forward to Haggett. Intercepted by Beadling,
nice.
Taken right back by Cox. She's won that ball a number of times.
Yeah.
Cox.
Nice. That's a foul, ref.
Fouled right along the edge of the box. Will he point to the stop?
I
do
not.
That. Yeah, we are looking, but the referee is not signaling that he will use VAR. We have volunteered. We did speak with the WPSL this season and offered to serve as video assistant referees for home Columbus Eagles games. They did not return our calls.
Rude of them.
We've got a great view of it here in the press box here, from the press box and in the press box on the video feed. So here's Brooklyn Harris standing over the ball, along with, can't catch her, I think that's Cheryl Shope as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little touch.
Hit.
Is Powers.
Oh, hit it.
That was Powers who took that shot. Now it's Haggett with it in the box.
Yes, couldn't quite get it off her foot there.
And I should have seen that one coming. Of course, we're used to seeing Michaela Powers with taking those dead balls as Shea is able to get to it. She has one of the more powerful and heavy shots on this Eagles team and is deceptive because she's usually playing in that center back position.
Right.
But she nearly put the Eagles in front with that one. And you like the creativity on that set piece from head coach Matt Ogden.
No doubt. Shoot or shoot, Bart.
Absolutely. So it's Goglin with it. Back to Michaela Powers, and Powers plays it over to Shea. Shea with a couple dribbles out the back and over to Feldhaus here on this near side. It's Cox once again. Cox's ball, though, is going to be intercepted. Now it's back. And Cox once again regaining possession here. Plays the ball to space. Can Janachi get there first? She's elbowed off of that ball by the...
Yeah, sticking with it. What's a throw in there for the Eagles?
I'm trying to track down it was Ava Ruppensberger that pushed Janachi off the ball earlier. Now, that's ball in the middle. It's on the foot of Maddie Alburn. And now it's Bethea with it for Columbus. Bethea creating some space.
Nice ball.
Good ball low into the box. And Brooklyn Harris was right there, but the keeper was able to gobble that one up. Emma Sawich.
Well done by the keeper there. Great movement by Bethea there again, but I think they're going to get one here soon, Bart.
The way that they are playing as we are in this 33rd minute, you've got to feel one is coming for Columbus, but until you have that lead, you cannot take your foot off the pedal. And I don't think, I would argue you cannot take it off even
shot.
with the lead, especially when you have an absolute firecracker goal scored at the other end. What a terrific top shelf shot coming off the foot. I believe that was Ellie Caulfield. I believe it was Ellie Caulfield who took that shot. We'll try to confirm here. Our stat sheet is a little bit off. So 5 was the one that took that. That'll be Sarah Shapansky who scored, and it was a powerful shot there from outside the box to put Beadling in front.
Yeah, what's I don't know the exact phrase, Bart, but soccer can be brutal sometimes, huh?
Oh yeah, that was absolutely a curse of the commentators type moment.
Yep.
As we were waxing poetic about Columbus knocking on the door, and it is in fact Beadling that rushes the other way and blasts the door open to take the first goal of the game here in the 34th minute. Bethea with it for Columbus out wide. Bethea once again a touch ahead, and she's able to get it onto the foot of Haggett. Haggett, though, lost that ball. And now Beadling pressing again on the counter. Playing it to space. It's on the foot of Caulfield. Caulfield puts it on target, but making a big save there is Poobah, or Poorbra.
Yeah, Eagles can't let that goal affect them. Keep doing their thing. This is going to be a matchup. That's hands, no?
Bethea fouled? No, she is not. As Haggett pressing there. Now it's Giannacci pushing forward, but it's going to be Beadling now with possession and the lead. Back to Michaela Powers. Powers ahead to Cox. Cox to Haggett. And back to Giannacci. Out wide to Cox. Haggett trying to hold the ball up as she's harried. That's Brooklyn Harris trying to get possession there in the box as Shope pushes it forward to Bethea, and Bethea able to keep it in play.
Through. Well done.
Left off by Haggett, but it's going to be deflected off of Katie Cox and out of play for a goal kick here for Beadling.
But the 36 going into the 37th minute here, the first half. Eagles down 1-0 to Beadling.
And again, that goal scorer for Beadling is Sarah Shapansky with a highlight reel goal there. It's Shea with it for Columbus, just outside the circle in her defending half. She plays it up for Giannacci, who is pulled down from behind by Maddie Alburn. And it's going to be a free kick coming for your Eagles.
So they're going to clip one in here, it looks like.
It will be Michaela Powers taking it. Powers, the dead ball specialist for this Eagles squad.
They're trying to go for Goglin here at the back post.
That's where she's heading. Goglin heading it down, but I think there's a little bit of a communication there.
Something I was going to comment on the Eagles sticking with it. They've done a good job getting to the wings and crossing it in. I just think it's one of those things where the timing of the runs, whether it's from the center forward or the backside winger, just getting into good spots for those crosses and being available for it, I think is the final piece there. So kind of saw it there with Goglin. Michaela Powers made a beautiful ball to her. She clips it across the front of the goal, and there's nobody there for her, right? So it's just timing up those runs and making sure that they're connecting on that final pass.
And that's been, the difference so far with this game is Bethea trying to find Giannacci. It's just that finishing, that final pass, as you mentioned. The Eagles have created a lot, had a great opportunity early on from Alicia Donnelly off a terrific cross from Bethea. but in general, just connecting on that final pass, that killer instinct. Not seen it quite from Columbus, but still lots of time left in this one. Only about 7 minutes plus some stoppage time left in this first half, though, as appeals for a handball are heard by the referee, as that ball just skimmed off the arm of Michaela Powers. So it's Beadling with it, playing it forward. Ball swung ahead, big long diagonal ball. It's going to be Feldhaus trying to chase that one down. She may have got a piece of it, though. It looks like she did, and so it's going to be a throw-in for Beadling here in the 39th minute. Beadling with a 1-0 lead over the Eagles.
Get a touch.
And an opportunity here to make it 2. Ball rebound and cleared by Cheryl Shope off the line. A goal-saving clearance from the left back.
Right spot, right time. No doubt about that.
And Beadling,
keeper Poorbaugh made a good save there, but definitely left it out right in the middle of the goal. Cheryl Shope right on the spot.
Beadling starting to press, though. This, I believe, is their first corner of the game.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. They had a long throw-in down the corner, but I don't think they've had a corner yet.
That's a nice ball swung in, and
it's
is that an Olympico? Scoring off the corner. That may have taken an odd bounce off of an Eagles player or the turf, but it ended in the net, and the Eagles find themselves down 2. That is a tough goal to surrender if you're Columbus. As a substitution coming on, it's Alicia Donnelly back on. Coming off, it's Lacey Bethay, who's looked very strong here in her home debut for Columbus. A couple other substitutions coming for the Beadling. Coming on for Beadling, it's going to be number 2, Gracie Dunaway, as well. Coming on is number 8, Carson Bogan.
Well, certainly a cruel way to give up a second there as well. Didn't necessarily, there was a good ball in. It was definitely in a dangerous spot, but it wasn't necessarily terrible defending. But someone's got to take ownership and clear that ball out. It's kind of in an awkward spot for the keeper, Poorbaugh. But, yeah, unfortunately, Eagles here down 2-0. Let's see if they can find a way to get one before half and build, some positive energy here before we get to the intermission.
Definitely. I mean, if you're Columbus, you definitely feel pretty unlucky, but ultimately those are also two good goals for Beadling, and again it's about finishing, and that's what we've not seen from the Eagles yet. But we'll see if there's still time here. Still got 4 minutes plus some stoppage time left in this first half. As you mentioned, Darren, getting a goal, just one goal, would be critical. Can help change the outlook of the game, because Columbus was controlling it for the lion's share of this first half.
I mean, I would argue that they have, they've had the ball. They've won it in the middle of the park for sure. They've been, owning the midfield, winning balls back. Beadling's, when they've made their runs, it's one pass and they're playing up the sideline pretty quickly, or they're playing the ball over the top. Which is one way to play it, right? You pack it in and you give it a go on the counter and see how it goes, and it's been successful for sure.
And that's the difficult part here, right? When you're Columbus and you're trailing, and Beadling seems very content to do that. Just that. Look at them right now, 5 players playing pretty deep.
Yeah.
And they seem very content to play those long balls. And they've had a couple good opportunities on the counter, and of course the one goal off of one. It's back along the near side and out to the middle. Or again, we haven't seen Beadling with it in the middle of the park too often.
Yeah, no, they've been keeping it wide, or they're just clipping the ball up the field, all the way up to the top of their strikers, and they're content with seeing what happens if they lose the ball at midfield.
So a lot of positives to draw on, but again, if you're Matt Ogden in this first half from Columbus, but ultimately those 2 goals,
they sting a little more, huh?
Yeah, you want to get one of those back if you can.
Going into the 44th minute here. Can't imagine we're going to get a whole bunch of stoppage time, maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
We have had a number of subs, and if I recall, because we do have Alicia Donnelly back on the field, so I do not believe there is a limit on substitutions, and players can come back in as long as they're in that 18.
Yep.
As it's going to be Michaela Powers, played up to Shope, who heads it forward to Donnelly. Donnelly, though, bodied off of that ball, intercepted by Cox.
Nice ball.
Cox to Giannacci. Now to Harris. Harris
That's a PK.
fouled
You can't do
in
that.
the box by the keeper. Floated in, and no whistle coming. The
How is that
keeper,
not a foul?
Sawich, made no attempt at that ball. No attempt.
Well, she might
And
have, but she
Brooklyn
didn't get
Harris
it.
was
like
taken out, and the referee must have swallowed his whistle. So Beadling with the ball, and they clear it out. It's going to be Goglin getting it just inside the midfield line. Goglin playing it up ahead into space there. Ball rebounded, cleared.
Oh, my
Goglin
gosh.
could not find the way to put that one in, and now the Beadling keeper is on the turf. That ball took a number of odd bounces, and we certainly hope that she is all right. She seems to be getting up miraculously.
It looks like she might have just caught a cleat from Donnelly.
Yeah, Donnelly there on that back door. A dangerous ball played by, and dangerous in the very good way, by Ashley Goglin. Donnelly had a swing at that there. I think Giannacci got a piece of it. And you got to see one of these come in for Columbus as we have hit the 45th minute, and it looks like just a single minute of stoppage time. That seems a little bit off for me as the keeper slipped there on that goal kick, and she's moving a little bit gingerly, so she may have been banged up a little bit on that play. As Shope is pressing forward along that far side, it's going to be pushed out of play. Time for maybe one last opportunity if you're Columbus for this half. It's Cox with it. Back to Shope. Shope playing it in with one touch, headed out, but along the outside of the box there, it's Haggett. Haggett with it, trying to get a turn in, but she loses possession. Now it's going to be pushed up the side. Michaela Powers lobbing it back in. That ball out with Goglin. Goglin trying to get it out wide quickly. It's Feldhaus. Feldhaus with the ball. Trying to swing it forward. It's going to take a deflection out of Caulfield, and that will do it for the first half. The Eagles knocking on the door, but it's Beadling who pushes right, blasts through it with a couple of goals in quick succession, including one off of a corner kick to take a 2-0 lead into the break. We're going to step away, speaking of breaks, for a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back here on Eagle TV, powered by your friends at Perez Morris, the law firm of Perez Morrison, and Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling, and, of course, the Nordeca.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer.
Hey, welcome back here to Bern Lore Stadium as your Columbus Eagles trailing right now by a score of 2-0 after that first half. Bart Logan, Darren Van Peers with you. Darren, a frustrating half so far for the Columbus Eagles who really enjoyed the better half of play, some good opportunities, but ultimately unable to capitalize, and then two quick goals in quick succession from the opponents beating Beadling FC, and that's the difference.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you know, like you're saying, and we've talked about throughout the broadcast, is I think they've defended pretty decently. I think they've been in good positions to score goals. It's just more of like it's got to be that final piece, right? So, you know, if you're the Eagles, what are the things you need to do to go and convert some of those opportunities? I think it's just making sure that, you know, the runners are finding right spots and just being a little more connected on some of those final passes. You know, and then defensively, even though you've moving into the second half here, even though they've done a good job of limiting opportunities. The first goal was just a great shot. Sometimes that just happens, right?
yes.
And you had a fluky corner kick go in, but now that you're down 2, you can't give up more, right? So you got to try and get one, and then stay within that 1 to 2 goal range. Then you're going in for a tie or hopefully a win, right?
A couple bright spots though for Columbus. Some of the new additions. The ones that really stuck out to me be the 2 midfielders in Katie Cox and Isabella Giannacci,
Yep.
and then that left winger in Bethea.
Yep.
They've really created a lot. Bethea with some great crosses, and that's definitely encouraging to see if you're Coach Matt Ogden.
Yeah, but Bethea's got speed to run behind the other defenders or the opposition there, and then she also has done a great job doing connecting plays too with Cheryl Shope that she's running those overlapping runs as a left back. And the 2 midfielders are doing a good job of getting the ball wide. They're winning the battles in the middle of the field. Positive start for the newcomers for sure.
So what's the biggest adjustment that you need to make? We need to see the Eagles for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just we just got to find a way to get one in. Then you're down 1 goal, right? 2-0 is the worst lead, or so they say.
Great
So
point,
what I've
yes.
heard. You get one, you build that momentum. So let's see if we're able to get into the right spot and score here.
Absolutely. Well, we are just a couple minutes away from kickoff on half number 2. We'll step away for just a couple more minutes to patronize a couple more of our sponsors, and then we'll be back to bring you all the action here on Eagle TV, powered by GCG Bag and sponsored by our friends at Perez Morris, the law firm of Perez Morris, Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling, and the Nordeca. We'll see you in a few. We're back at Bernlohr Stadium. Kickoff on half number 2 is here on Eagle TV, powered by Perez Morris, Fire and Ice Heating Cooling, and the Nordeca, and of course your friends here at the Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls. Eagles going from right to left here on right to left here on your webcast on 11 Sports. There in the black jerseys, yellow trim. Beadling SC with a 2-goal lead in the second half, going from left to right, and those periwinkle blue jerseys. Eagles with a free kick coming, and it is going to be Michaela Powers taking it. She sails it ahead to Lacey Bethea. It'll go out of play off of Bethea, and now with the ball on her foot, that is Sarah Shapansky. She scored the opening goal. Now it's over to Ellie Caulfield. Caulfield's pass intercepted, broken up, I should say, by Costner, but Beadling able to maintain possession there, and another long ball. We saw a lot of those in that first half. Here's Michaela Powers. Powers, a long ball herself. She was trying to find Bethea at the far end of it, but it's Caulfield who's able to maintain possession and plays it to Joey Skillen, who puts it all the way back to the keeper, Sawich. Sawich was a little bit ginger at the end of that first half after running into a Eagles player in the box, or catching, I think, a little bit of the boot of Alicia Donnelly as she was trying to put a loose ball in late in that first half. She seems to be all right, but that'll be something to keep an eye on if you're Columbus. Not clear to us whether Beadling has a backup keeper available. Beadling heading it over, but it's going to be Katie Cox with it. Cox, who had a strong first half and has been a great new addition for this Columbus team. She, though, is overpowered by Caulfield, and it'll go out of play, and they're going to say it's going to be a goal kick, despite the appeal otherwise from the aforementioned Cox. Bart Logan, Darren Van Paris with a call for you here, as it's going to be Sawich to take it. And this will be telling, I think, because, again, we saw her struggling a bit with those goal kicks, especially after that nick in the first half. She seems to be all right, though, as Columbus pushes it ahead. Alicia Donnelly racing for it.
Good work, good work.
It's going to be, though,
Done.
Lucy
Nice find.
Ream. Now back to Giannacci. Giannacci to Bethay. Bethay
Yeah, square up. There you go. I don't hate
taking
it.
the shot. All right. One sails a little bit wide. The goal kick, or field goal, is good, and the goal kick is coming. But you want to challenge them a little bit, and again, Bethay, she's shown she's got some goal scoring prowess. At 7 goals last season for Bowling Green, was MAC tournament MVP, and this is of note, of course, also all MAC tournament team. And those were verbatim from the Bowling Green press guide.
Love it.
So here's Shea with a long ball up. We got a lot of Bowling Green Falcons too
Yes,
in
we
this
do.
lineup,
It's a
including
whole lot of
Shea.
action here.
Yeah, we love to see them action. We absolutely love to see them action. As it's going to be Cheryl Shope. Unfortunately, not a MAC grad. She's from Wittenberg, but we don't hold that against her. As
Congrats,
Caulfield.
Cheryl.
Now it's back to Shapansky. And another one from Shapansky. A bullet from just outside the box. And she puts Beadling up 3.
Yeah, Beadling's lethal in these positions. They get the ball at the top of the box. Win the ball off of a not super great clearance. Wasn't a terrible one, but, we would like to see it get past the first line of individuals that are pressing. But, yeah, she got it right at the top of the box, and I think if you're the Eagles, you want to try and close that space down a little bit more than what they did. And she made it pay. So great shot. Hopefully the Eagles can rebound here.
Yeah, the Eagles need to do something to capture. They we were hoping we might see, and nearly did see, that goal to cut the lead in half at the end of that first half. It did not come, and then to concede early here. We're just in the 51st minute of the second half. That is not what you want to see. Now that ball sailing over the head of Feldhaus, and it's going to be Beadling with it to Caulfield. Forward ahead to Gracie Dunaway. Dunaway splits the defenders. She's got a little bit of room. Dunaway winding up. Takes a low shot. Ball rebounded.
Great save.
And a good follow-up save there from the goalkeeper. Poor ball. Very necessary.
Yeah, beans were spilled there, but, she did make a good initial stop. You can't fault her for that. But, good job by Poorbaugh there of just sticking with it, getting big, and deflecting out there for a throw-in.
And Beadling with it, as it's going to be headed away by Michaela Powers. Madison Costner.
Nice turn.
Traps it down. Great turn. Yep. She'll get out wide to
feed her.
Bethay. Bethay with some room to run. Cutting in here along the top of the box.
Nice
Playing
ball.
it far side to Donnelly.
Hit it.
Donnelly chested down. Volleyed. Oh, and that one is going to sail for a throw-in.
It's a good find. Good find in the back post. Great run by Donnelly there.
And just need that last finishing touch. She'll be the first one to tell you that. Ball deflects off Bethay. We'll have another throw in coming for Beadling, who's enjoying a 3-goal lead right now. We're in the 53rd minute. Ball out to the middle of the park. Played back up, but breaking that was Feldhaus. Madison Feldhouse, a Moorhead State product. As that ball is going to be played out of play, and the aforementioned Feldhouse will track the ball down for the throw in. Columbus, the Eagles need to score, and they need to score soon to get back in this game. The scoreline maybe doesn't feel fair, or at least reflective of the way this game has been played, especially in open field, in open play. But ultimately, it's about your ability to finish, and that's what Beadling has shown in spades today. There's still time for Columbus, but the clock is not their friend.
It's not, Bart.
Here's Alicia Donnelly. She's had some chances. Donnelly trying to get it forward to Cox, but not quite able to connect there. So it'll be Sawich, the keeper, with it. And she sees no reason why not to take every second that she can have. It's a long drive. I mean, not too long. What, about 3 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
And change out to the Pittsburgh area, but here's Madison Costner.
Well done.
And she roofs it. Madison Costner puts the Eagles on the board. We're talking about that need, and that's the
love
difference
that Eagles sound.
You love to hear that Eagles sound, and
Screeching.
you love to see Madison Costner, and that's the difference. A composed finish from Costner, the veteran center forward, found it in the box and knew just what to do it. Postage stamp, and Columbus is on the board.
Yeah, great work by Donnelly there on the wing. Was able to get the ball turned over. Anytime you get the ball turned over inside, or just outside the 18 box, Costner was wide open, and she converted it like we know she can do.
So a big goal for Columbus, and it's back to a 2-goal game. Still a lot of work to do for the Eagles, but it's a promising start as Bethea is able to take it away. And it looked like she was fouled. She's not fouled, but she does win the ball. And so it's going to be a throw in here for Columbus. Cheryl Shope to take that. And ahead to Costner. Costner flicking it forward to Bethea. Bethea trying to get on the inside track, but she's muscled off by Marissa Kren.
Yep.
She will win a corner, though.
Bethea putting in great work.
She has been electric. Shades of Abby Townsend, who we were really familiar with last year, and was just such a catalyst in that wing position in the front three. That is what Bethea has been for Columbus here in the early going today. As that ball is going to be swung in by Giannacci. It's going to be headed clear, but Shope is able to corral it. Shope played out and takes a little bit of an odd bounce, skip there, if you will, off of the turf and into the waiting hands of Sawich.
There's something to notice off that corner kick there. I mean, all of Beadling, they were all just sitting inside the 6-yard box. There are no defenders marking any of the Eagles players that were all by the 18. There was all that room just in between the 6 and the 18. I wonder if the Eagles saw that and maybe make an adjustment on the next corner kick there.
We'll certainly see as a goal kick is coming there. And obviously the Beadling has done a lot of damage from that, 18 to 6-yard box area, more so on the higher end of that.
They've been more on the outside of the 18, right?
So goal kick coming from Porba.
Yeah, beautiful day out here. Not too hot. 80 degrees. There's a slight wind.
Yeah, you don't get too much 80 degrees and slight wind in June in Columbus, Ohio. So we embrace it.
We deserve this nice wet weather here.
And we deserve a win as well.
Yes,
we'll see if we
also
get that.
deserve that.
It's back now with Shea. Ahead to Donnelly.
Well done.
Donnelly, who got the apple, the assist, on that goal from Madison Costner. But she'd like to contribute a bit more. Here's Bethea.
Nice
cutting
find.
in over to Costner.
Oh.
Costner trying to dribble through a couple of Beadling
Well done.
defenders, but it's going to be kept
Hey, come on
around
now,
in
ref.
a crunching tackle there right outside the box, about 5 yards outside that 18-yard box, and it is Donnelly that went down. She appears to be all right. That should be a free kick, though, for Columbus.
I
It
don't
does not
know.
look like they're going to because that would be Michaela
Yeah.
Powers' territory. But it looks like even though she took the brunt end of that one, it's Donnelly that's going to get the foul, and so it'll be a free kick for Beadling.
Yeah, those are always tough for a ref where, you're letting a play. There was definitely some contact, but
So it's with Beadling now, playing it out the back. The Eagles could go for a mishap out the back too, especially with the
Right.
way that Beadling has been playing those short balls there and content to even play it back to the keeper.
sure.
Need to send keeper Emma Sawich to the Steve Clark School of Goalkeeping. So we'll have a
That was so solid, Bart. You got me.
we'll have a ball played here by Beadling. It looks like the referees having a little bit of words there with the captain, Ashley Goglin. Heading out as
Yeah,
another
that one
player
was
there
fairly
taken
obvious
down.
there.
It's all right.
Hey.
Audrey Shea letting her know who she's there.
Right.
And Shea has been, looked strong here in this first chance that we've really had the chance to watch her there
Right.
next to Michaela Powers. Seeing if she will make that spot hers. We've seen, a fair amount of subs, but really, I think they've all been in that front three. That back four and the middle three have remained steadfast all game, and we're now at the 60th minute. That back four, of course, being Feldhaus at right back, Shope at left back, and then Shea and Powers at the center back, and then the midfield, Ashley Goglin, flanked by Giannacci and by Cox.
Yeah, so I see here that looks like number 2 from Beadling. I'm not quite remember her name.
That is Gracie Dunaway.
Gracie, I think she's one of the goal scorers there. She's sliding into a right back role. She definitely has a little bit more pace to her, so I wonder if that's just kind of a adjustment there by the Beadling coach to try and get someone a little more pace on Bethea there.
Oh, yeah, potentially. It looks that, Beadling actually, to their credit, even with this 2-goal lead, they're not playing everybody behind the ball.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Not pressing particularly either, but that's a luxury that you can do. As a nice ball played ahead, here's Beadling with a great opportunity. Players running into each other, and another goal conceded. That was a costly miscommunication for Columbus as the ball played up well by Shapansky, and it was Audrey Shea and the goalkeeper Porba who could not get on the same line.
Yeah, it looks like Shea and Feldhaus. There was this. There's a pretty large amount of space there for the goal scorer to run onto. I mean, it was a great ball to find her. The Eagles got to be a little more, proactive and understanding of where each other are to make sure that space is closed down.
And I think ultimately, too, a lot of that is going to, and it'll come as they get more comfortable, more familiar with each other. But I think you also do need to look at the goalkeeper, Amanda Porba, not just, to make some of the saves, but to be that commanding presence and voice and really marshal those defenders. I think, again, as these women become more familiar with each other, as they build chemistry, as they get, more familiar with the ticks, that will come. But this is an area where you want to see your goalkeeper come in and be that commanding presence and own that box.
Of course. Nice.
Shope flicked from Bethay, and now Shope has a little bit of speed. She's caught up with, though, by Dunaway.
I'm not sure the ref got that one right, but
We've got a free kick coming. And it's going to be Michaela Powers who will stand over it. Powers nearly created a goal in the first half when her long free kick sailed in. It was headed by Goglin right to space, but no one there to put it in. We'll see if there's a better opportunity for Columbus this time. It's Cox trying to get under it. Now it's Donnelly. Donnelly floating it. Ooh, but just over that top crossbar, and it's going to be a goal kick.
Yes, couldn't quite keep that one down. She would have waited maybe just a half a second for that fall just a little bit lower. She might have had a better shot there of keeping it on frame, but good chance there for the Eagles.
So another goal kick coming. And it's going to be pushed down by Shea. Goglin trying to get a hold of it, unable to. Now ball loose. They're going to call a foul, though. Back there, advantage was played, and then given back there to Beadling. And so, free kick on the way. And that sails well out of play, so we'll get a goal kick, a little back and forth trading these long dead balls. As we're going to have a substitution, though, looks like coming in before that. Coming onto the field, it's going to be Maddie Alburn, and coming off is number 22, Brianna Valentovich. And now it's Bethay. Bethay forward to Costner. And it's going to go out of play, though. Throw in here coming for
bear with us,
Eagles.
folks, here. We're having a little camera issues.
Yeah,
Looks like we ran a battery on one, so we're working on getting our backup one here.
We'll go radio style here for you as Beadling has it, lobbed ahead, trying to run underneath it inside the ball.
Well done, Cheryl.
Box, and a great play there from Cheryl Shope to knock that off of Sarah Shapansky, who's sitting on a hat trick. She has 2 so far. Beadling has the 3-goal lead here in the 66th minute. And it's going to be Shapansky to take this corner. Of course, Beadling did get a goal off a corner earlier. And trying again to swing it in, but it's going to be cleared up and out, and we will do it again. Hit that reset button. Ball back for the corner. Columbus with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players.
Looks
in
like
that
they got most of the
6-yard
team
box.
back there.
As it's going to be headed in. Save! Another kick save there from Poorbaugh. 2 big saves from the keeper to keep Columbus in this. It's still a long shot, but it would be out of reach if Poorbaugh had not gotten her paw and then her left foot on those balls in quick succession.
Thank you for your patience there, folks. Hopefully you see got the stream back up here for you.
Apologies for that, as it's going to be Alicia Donnelly losing that, though, on that far side. Now played back and up ahead. Quick little flick is going to be intercepted by Cox, but Cox has it taken away on the other end by Maddie Alburn. Back to Caulfield. Out wide, and losing that one is Marissa Kren. It's going to be a throw-in coming for Columbus. 67th minute right now. Columbus trailing by 3 goals. And if there's any hope of the comeback, they've got to get another one here quickly.
You would think so. Yeah, no
Madison
subs made yet
Costner.
for the Eagles either. I wonder if maybe we see one here.
Costner fouled at midfield, and well, obviously a foul, and we will finally see the first yellow,
card,
I believe, of this game. You want to see Madison Costner if she's getting fouled more in that attacking half. So here's Columbus to take the free kick. Looks like Beadling may get a substitution in first. And it looks like there are some subs warming up for Columbus, but no one ready to come in. Coming on, though, for Beadling, it is going to be Lucy Ream swapping for number 14, Carolina Lucci. Lucci was the leading goal scorer for Beadling coming into this game. Shapansky has displaced her with her 2-goal performance today.
It's like we're going to see a quadruple sub here for the Eagles here coming up soon.
Looks like Danny Gunderson will make her home debut. Brooklyn Harris coming back on.
Haggett looks like is down there as well.
Yep, so likely that front three will be replaced.
Maybe they go to up top potentially, maybe.
You could potentially. We'll wait here, though. Columbus not out of trouble yet, as it's going to be the aforementioned Ream with it in the far corner. Now played up and across. That's going to sail out of play, and it should go for a goal kick. It will. So we'll get a goal kick coming, and I think this mass substitution along with it.
It's like number 20, I believe I'm seeing there. Megan Hersey.
Megan Hersey coming on. Haggett will take the place of Madison Costner. Alicia Donnelly will trade for Brooklyn Harris. Coming on for Feldhaus is Hersey. And then Gunderson coming on for, it looks like Gunderson's coming on in the midfield for
Goglin.
Goglin, yep.
Yeah, Feldhaus is off.
So that's an interesting play. And, of course, Gunderson usually a more advanced player. You wonder if they will maybe drop back Giannacci and allow Gunderson to play in that more kind of traditional 10 role.
Beautiful.
As it's up now with Shope. Shope, good ball there to Haggett, but it's going to be got by Beadling. And Beadling now deflects it out of play. Here comes an Eagles throw-in. Madison Costner quick to throw that one in. Now Harris trying to get the inside track. Harris pushing forward.
Let it go. Oh, that's not.
She's going to be exchanging a couple words as the official gets in there to break up Harris along with. I couldn't catch the number. I think that might have been Carson Bogan.
I'll take your word for it.
No, it appears to have been Joey Skillen.
Okay.
Harris was a prolific scorer with New Albany prior to heading out west to play for Southern California, USC. The other USC, of course, we're usually thinking about the University of South Carolina as it's moved forward there, but unsuccessfully. And now it's going to be tracked down by Hersey. Her first minutes and first touch of the ball here after coming on for Feldhaus. Big ball played up to Haggett, and now it's Giannacci. Giannacci to Bethea. Bethea outside to Shope. Shope with it. She's got two defenders on her, and she is fouled. And it's not even, that should probably be a card. It will be a card. And we've got some calls from the crowd of
Spicy.
about time, and I will second that one. Faith Mealy sees yellow. So here comes number 13 for Columbus, Michaela Powers, to play this dead ball. Couple of players on that far post, Brooklyn Harris notably.
I think if you're Michaela, you want to try and just make sure you're not overshooting this one. You want to make the goalie at least make a save here.
Absolutely. And here's Powers sailing it in, and that's going to cut inside and out of play, a goal kick. Not quite what the doctor ordered up. So we got a substitution coming on. It's Valentovich, and I think it's Mealy coming right back off. after Mealy got that yellow. Head coach Matt Gonaghy was quick to, or Fonaghy actually, I believe it is. That might be a typo on my end. Quick to bring Mealy off for Valentovic. And here's Gunderson playing it forward to Haggett. Haggett back to Gunderson. Gunderson.
Nice ball.
Left there, it's Harris running toward it, but it's going to be cleared out of play first by Beadling. Quick throw in coming, and it's going to be Hersey who will throw it. Gunderson making her way more toward the middle, high in the box, as it's Giannacci with it. Giannacci knocked off her, but regains possession back to Hersey. Hersey, though, a little bit too quick maybe with that one, trying to get it back to Giannacci. And it is going to be a throw-in for Beadling. We are in the 74th minute. Eagles trail by 3 goals, 4-1 the score. As Gunderson will play it off the Beadling defender and out of play and get herself a throw-in. Gunderson back to Harris. And a long ball forward to Giannacci. Giannacci trying to get under. Ooh, but unfortunately Sawich there first. Sawich rolls it out the back, though, and it's Giannacci who's able to get the presence to it. Giannacci getting it over to Shope. Lays it off for Shope.
Yes,
Shope swings it right back in there, trying to find Harris. Oh, just she was there waiting for it, and that was a important header to get on that one for, I believe that was Joey Skillen, the center back. Ball is out of play, and they're going to say that went out off an Eagles player, despite the peels from Lacey Bethay. Back to Shope. Shope flipped up to Bethay. Bethay settles it and gives it back. Calling for it is Cox. Shope has it knocked off her and out of play. Michaela Powers will take this throw in. And she's trying to conduct things. Takes the long throw in, but it's going to be kicked down, settled there by Cox. But now cleared out there by Valentovic. Paul hops over Shea, but there to back her up is Gunderson. Gunderson trying to find Giannacci with a good through ball.
Nice ball.
Giannacci forward now to Haggett. Haggett, keep that ball, and she does. Swings the cross in. But getting her paws out to intercept there was Sawich. Waiting for it was Lacey Bethay, as was Brooklyn Harris. Ball skied there by the keeper Sawich. It's going to be Shea who gets a head on it, but sails right up now, advanced forward with the header. Good ball.
Keeper wide. Good.
Now pushed outside and out of the box. Is Lucy
That's
Ream.
a great save.
Huge save for the keeper there, and now we've got a goal kick coming, but an important save from Amanda Porbaugh.
Yes, the Beadling player hit that one low and hard, and she was full stretch and did a great job keeping that out of the back of the net there.
So another corner coming here for Beadling. They lead by 3. Ball swung in. That's a dangerous one.
Good.
Getting a
nice punch.
Fist on it, though, is Porbaugh. Bethay clears it out. And it's going to be a Beadling throw-in. Beadling with a pair of goals after playing from behind, or at least the run of play, certainly favoring Columbus for much of that first half, but Beadling got a couple of goals, one off a counterattack and then another off a corner in quick succession.
Yep.
Make it a 2-goal game there in the final third of that first half. And then crucially, that early goal in the second to make it a 3-goal game, and then answering almost immediately after Madison Costner got it back to 2 goals. The Shapansky has been dangerous for this Beadling team. Cheryl Shope to throw it in, up to Haggett. Haggett tried to play it over to Cox. And it's Cox now with it, back to Haggett. Haggett forward
Nice
to Harris.
ball.
Harris has it now. Great ball offside. And we will get a goal kick coming, or a free kick coming, I should say, as a tough break. Looked like Harris from here had kept her line, but they are going to say that's not the case. And so we got a free kick coming, and it's going to be Sawich who'll come out to take it.
Working on getting the video back up again, folks. Sorry about that.
Looks like, yeah, sorry. We need David Faust, who normally is holding things down for us. Unfortunately, out of commission for this game. He will be back, though, later for our future broadcasts. And again, we'll be bringing you all the action, every home game here for the Columbus Eagles, all WPSL season long here on Eagle TV.
Boy, Janachi is one of my favorite players on this team.
She is so fun to watch, as it's Cheryl Shope. One of my personal favorites. He's not quite able to get it. Yeah. You know, very much I think Pedro Santos, who's a Columbus Crew left back, I think, probably spent a lot of time watching Cheryl Shope as he's converted to the left back position, right? Because she is that prototypical attacking wing back who wears the number 7.
They kind of oddly run this the same way too. They kind of had the same movements and mannerisms.
Mm-hmm.
But going back to Janachi there, I mean, she most of the entire game, and really kind of see it here in the second half. I mean, she's really done a great job of getting in and out of tackles and avoiding defenders. She's also done a good job here of just being in the right spot, and she's done a good job of counter pressing. She's a really, really solid player.
Absolutely. Janachi in Ohio University, and she was all freshman at OU, all MAC freshman team, her freshman year, out of Powell, Ohio, and I believe she played high school soccer at Bishop Watterson. So we've got a free kick coming for Columbus. Muskegon head coach Danny Gunderson decides that she won't take this one. Instead, she'll let Michaela Powers, and Michaela Powers telling everybody get up.
Powers get one here that might make it interesting.
It certainly could, as we're going to get a whistle, though.
Calling offside. No taking a free kick to the Eagles.
I mean, if there was a foul, it certainly looked like it would have been in the box. Not, it is right on the edge. And this might be a little close for Michaela Powers, but I certainly wouldn't bet against her. This looks like it's about a yard, maybe 2 outside of the box. Powers and Danny Gunderson standing over the ball.
Yeah. You got a lefty and a righty.
You just got to think that Michaela Powers is going to be the one taking this.
It doesn't look like it.
No, it will be Gunderson as Powers makes her way into the box. Gunderson plays it into the wall. And it will be a goal kick coming.
I don't know. I guess so. It could be offsides. I'm not sure. It hit Michaela Powers.
It might. Did it catch her in the elbow?
Maybe so.
It may have been. A tough
break there for the Eagles. That was a good
opportunity. So we got a substitution coming on. It is going to be Alicia Donnelly coming back on. Lacey Bethay, who's been terrific all game.
She sure has.
Coming off. Donnelly, though, she's had some chances, and of course had that important critical assist on the Eagles' lone goal so far that came off the boot of Madison Costner. But Donnelly had a couple of chances that she certainly will not be satisfied just with an assist.
Well done there by Gunderson.
Yep, Gunderson. It's interesting. Gunderson, playing certainly in a more advanced role than Ashley Goglin was, but to be expected. Not a like-for-like substitution, and that was the intent. As Shope, nice play there. Shope swinging it in, backdoor. Oh, and they're going to say that ball went out of play?
I think that's what they're calling. Yep.
Ooh, that was right along the line. I thought Shope kept that one in, but Eagles couldn't finish it on the far post regardless. So we will get a goal kick here. We're into the 83rd minute. Columbus trailing by 3 goals. This result, while not assured, certainly does not look promising for the black and gold. As it is going to be Cox getting it over to Donnelly. And now back with Michaela Powers. Powers.
Nice ball.
Ahead to Shope. Shope has Harris overlapping, and Harris now calling her cross. Send it. Backdoor.
Oh, you
followed
gotta
up.
be kidding
Oh,
me.
my goodness.
That's just this game in a nutshell, I think.
And that was Donnelly, I believe, again, who's had a number of great chances but just hasn't been able to finish.
Yeah, great save by the Beadling keeper there, and did well enough to knock off the second attempt off of Powers there. That's just off of Donnelly. It's been a tough go.
Now it's with Haggett. Haggett leaves it for Harris, but it's going to be cleared out. Chested down by Hersey. Trying to chase that one down is Donnelly. Donnelly does get it. She's inside the box now. Donnelly over Giannacci. She redirects it on net, but it is going to be gloved by the keeper, Sawich. And again, I want to see them put some pressure on Sawich because she's seems a little bit apt to waste some time, but that is your prerogative when you have a 3-goal lead and no pressure.
Certainly can't blame her.
Forward to Donnelly, but that'll go out of play. And that is going to be a Beadling throw-in here. So we're in the 85th minute. And now it's Beadling with it. Out wide, it's on the foot of Ream. Ream ahead to Lucci. Lucci loses it, but it's going to be a Beadling throw-in. And a little bit, Beadling here willing to do a little bit of time wasting.
Yep.
And Harris heads it forward. Now it's Giannacci. Giannacci kicked in the shin, no call.
Right.
A little back heel, and that'll be a back heel out of play. So the Eagles will don't get too much reprieve against this Beadling team. They'll head out to the Pittsburgh area next weekend to take on Beadling once again, then following by a game against Century United on Sunday the 12th. So a couple games out in Pittsburgh. Then Century comes here for our next home game. That will be on September the 19th, as that ball will sail out of play for a goal kick. Juneteenth, Sunday game here at Bernlohr Stadium. That'll be the next call that you'll get from us.
I've heard some rumors. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but that game may be at Historic Crew Stadium.
Ooh, we'll see right now. Well, regardless, we will bring you all the action, and we do have confirmation here that game
5 p.m.
will be a 5 p.m. start at Historic Crew Stadium.
And that will be a double header with Crew 2 as well.
Folks, there are your plans for the day. You love to have that.
You can come hang out with Bart and I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll come hang out with you after for the Crew 2 game, or I'm hoping that Crew 2 game is after this game.
We can get a couple.
Enjoy an adult beverage or two. We
we're
certainly wouldn't for the Eagles game.
And if you want to buy us some, we certainly wouldn't hate that either.
You should.
It'll be fun. So that'll be a blast.
Yeah, I can't, and all due respect, and we do love this, Capitol facility in Bernlohr Stadium, but it will be something just for us, and I'm sure it will be for these players. Many of them, Columbus natives who probably grew up, playing.
Yeah.
Of course, most of them, that stadium's older than most of the women on the field for
right.
this team. But some of them may have, I'm sure, have been going to games at historic Crew Stadium for most of their lives, and so that is a great, exciting thing to have.
Love it.
And credit to the owners, Columbus Crew, for supporting local women's soccer.
Absolutely.
As it's going to be back to Cox here. We are in the 88th minute. Giannacci fouled and
Keeps
still
going,
managed
though.
to keep it. She is the Energizer Bunny, and she ends up losing it. That's, I think, really the bright spot, I would say, for the Eagles in this game, is that trio of new faces in Giannacci and Cox and in Bethea, who I think have been real difference makers and very welcome additions. I think some of the other new players, as they get more acclimated, they will be able to, make some strong contributions. But it has been immediate for that trio.
No doubt. Yeah. No, they've all been, key cogs in the wheel, so to speak, for the Eagles' attack and their possession game. They've been able to connect. So I think there's going to be more positive things to come here.
Absolutely. Now that ball is going to be booted out. And trying to intercept that one will be Hersey, but she's unable to. It's Ava Ruppensberger. Ruppensberger played forward to Valentovic. And back with the keeper, Pourbaugh. Pourbaugh, a couple timely saves, couple miscommunications. All in all, a little bit difficult to falter, for the entirety, certainly, of the score line, because there were some, miscommunications and some just great shots and opportunities, as it's going to be Haggett trying to swing it in off the goal line at the other end. She's unable to.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly, I don't think, can falter. The one corner kick, I think, was kind of fluky. Maybe she could have done a little bit better, but, sometimes it just goes like that. But, I mean, most of the goals have been, two of them have been top corner.
Mm-hmm.
Not much you can do about those.
No, certainly not, as Giannacci gets it forward. Gets it back and now gives it to Cox with some space. Cox held off, though, and Shope will be the first one to it. Shope trying to cut in. It looks like we will get 2 minutes of stoppage time. Not enough time for Columbus probably to draw even, but certainly
Nice
some
look.
time for them to get some momentum going into the series. Because, again, they'll see Beadling once again, not too much of a break. They'll be back in action next weekend.
Yep.
But in hostile territory. Oh, it's up ahead there, and I thought Cox might have been offside. She was. Of course, those Pittsburgh, those Beadling fans, they might be confused with the Eagles in black and gold there and might mistakenly cheer for them. And, we won't complain.
I wouldn't doubt. I mean, yeah, and I wouldn't doubt, and I wouldn't complain. And I would encourage it, actually.
There's, one thing that I will give the city of Pittsburgh, and it is the one thing that all of their teams have the same color scheme. All of their professional teams, the Pirates, the Penguins, the Steelers, even the Riverhounds, all that black and yellow. And you like to see that kind of branding and continuity. I don't know if Blue Jackets mixes well with black and yellow too much, though. Columbus can't quite do that as Shope clears that one out.
Yep.
So, again, we are in stoppage time right now, just 2 minutes, and we're at least 1 minute past it. We did not start our watches when the referee announced it. This result is all but guaranteed as that ball floats in, and it's going to be Shope with it, tracking it a little bit slowly and letting that ball go out of play for a goal kick as Pourbaugh will take it. And this has got to be one of the last plays of this half and this game. Pourbaugh, the long kick trying to find Cox, but it's Valentovic who gets the head on it. Caulfield back to Valentovic, and the whistle there from the official. That will do it for this one. The Eagles fall in their home opener, 4-1. The final score, couple of goals from Sarah Shapansky. The difference for Beadling SC. Madison Costner, the lone goal scorer for Columbus. We'll take a quick break to thank some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Hey, welcome back to Bern Lawrence Stadium. Bart Logan, Darren Van Paris with you. The Eagles fall, unfortunately, in their home opener today, 4-1, the final score against Beadling SC. Beadling SC with a couple goals in the first half, 2 as well in the second, book-ending Madison Costner's lone goal from Columbus. Again, some bright spots, a scoreline that might not be certainly not ideal. Maybe not quite fair, but ultimately, when you look at the opportunities that they did take, Beadling deserved. Yeah,
no doubt. Yeah, give Beadling credit. They did a good job of converting their opportunities. They had some great strikes. But, they were still getting into some dangerous spots. They were playing the ball kind of behind the Eagles' defense. They didn't have a whole lot of possession, but when they did, they certainly took their opportunities and converted them.
They certainly did. And Columbus on the other end, Alicia Donnelly, who did manage that assist on the Madison Costner goal, but a couple opportunities where she wasn't able to put it in. We're not trying to dogpile on Alicia because she had, I think, a strong game.
She did.
But I think that's going to be, the difference in something that you'll see as this season goes on and progresses, and these players, get a little bit sharper, get some of the rust off of them. I don't believe she played in that indoor season, so that's one of those things that I think, if we see these teams play again later in the season, and we will see them play again next week in Pittsburgh, that you might see a bit more of that finishing product.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things, even though you don't want to always just dwell on the game, but I think there were some positive things to take from it. They had some good opportunities. They did a great job getting up and down the wing. I think it's just they'll probably look back if they watch the tape. There's just a couple ones that they would like to have back and tap in. I also think that maybe there just could be a little bit better finishing product with some of the runs that they had and getting into the right spots. But there are some good things they saw. We saw the midfield play was excellent. But Bethay is a great addition there. She's getting behind the defense. So now it's just kind of like figuring out who needs to be in the right spots to put that final ball in the net there.
Absolutely. Columbus is some great additions. We're talking about Giannacci. We're talking about Katie Cox, both of them very strong in there in that midfield. And I liked the look of that 4-3-3 formation that Columbus was playing with, especially when they were as strong in the midfield as you mentioned.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, we want to quick do a shout out to a couple of our sponsors before we wrap up for this one. First being Perez Morris. Law firm of Perez Morris is a woman-owned business law firm headquartered in Columbus, but they've got offices in Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. So they represent some of the largest U.S. and international industry leaders from airline, automotive, construction, financial services, food and restaurant, healthcare. They do it all. They guide their clients and manage their business risks, as well as their professional management and commercial liability exposures. We help make deals happen by providing unmatched defense, business litigation, general counsel, and commercial transaction services worldwide. Visit PerezMorris.com to learn more. Perez Morris, women supporting women. We also want to thank our sponsor, Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling. For all your heating and cooling needs, visit IndoorTemp.com. And, of course, the Nordeca, our friends and yours. Head to Nordeca.com. Sign up and get a Nordeca membership. You can get this new lightweight scarf. It is wonderful.
It's
great
lightweight
for a hot day like today, 80 degrees here at Bernlohr Stadium. Get the sunglasses as well. A lot of great swag.
Coffee mug too, I think, right?
It's terrific. Make sure to support the Nordeca because the Nordeca supports local soccer. Make sure as well to get your season ticket memberships for the Columbus Eagles. We love and want you to tune in to the webcast, but we'd like you to tune into the webcast from your phone while you're here at Bernlohr Stadium watching the Eagles in person. You know, you can throw your headphones on, listen to Darren and I like you're an old timer at a baseball game. It's great. Encourage you absolutely to get tickets for the Columbus Eagles. Head to ColumbusEaglesSC.com for tickets and upcoming schedule. Mention again, Eagles on the road next weekend. They will be back September 19th at home at beautiful historic Crew Stadium.
I think June 19th.
June the 19th.
Yeah,
Did I say September?
You might have said September.
Forget about that. June 19th, Juneteenth. We will see you there at historic Crew Stadium. So for Darren, this is Bart.
Yes, Bart.
Signing off. We'll see you guys on the 19th.